I think the more interesting revelation from the MU poll was the U.S. Senate race on the Democratic side. Of course, Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes and Lasry are getting much closer. Lasry's really closing the gap there on Mandela compared to the previous poll. You could see it up there. Godlewski with 7% and Nelson with 5%. So important to note, though, I think we've said it a few times on this show, JR, is that Barnes has not gone on TV yet, and Lasry has been, I think, ever since last year, has been pushing out his messaging to voters.
The GOP primary poll, without Michaels in there, some limited value. However, one thing you note is Nicholson's not moving in that poll. In the Democratic poll, there's movement, which you'd assume so because both Lasry and Godlewski are on TV. Barnes is not. Now, I don't know if it's 3 points, which is basically within the margin of error. It's, kind of they're neck and neck, essentially. It could be a much wider gap or even flipped. I've heard private polling has Mark Mandela still in the lead. My questions are, when's Mandela going to go up on TV? And what can he do on TV? Remember, at the end of March, he had $1.6 million in the bank, which is, I don't want to say dismiss $1.6 million, but it's not a lot of money for an ad campaign. Remember, Tim Michaels is doing $1 million based on TV his first week of the race. So if Lasry and Godlewski, if this momentum is real, and remember Lasry put out a poll of his own a month or so ago saying that he had changed the numbers, right? If that momentum is real, can Mandela blunt it? And how does he blunt it? Does he get up for 3 weeks, 4? What can he do on TV? Because he's been kind of like working off of name ID, right, so far. Well, now Lasry and Godlewski are getting better known in that primary. That is a challenge for Mandela Barnes because, yes, 1.6 million, again, decent amount of money to you and I as journalists.
Okay, yes.
Lasry gave his campaign $3.45 million in the last quarter alone. So even though Mandela's raising more from individuals than Lasry can keep writing checks, we think, to spend more on TV than Barnes can afford with what he's raising. That's a challenge for Mandela Barnes.
Rewind. Your Week in Review is sponsored by the Wisconsin Realtors Association, bringing Wisconsin communities to life with great homes, businesses, and neighborhoods. The Wisconsin Realtors Association, the voice of real estate.